This has made national news. You both have been interviewed on the national news networks. Your opponent, Andrew Cuomo, has been recently endorsed by Representative Jim Clyburn of South Carolina.
By the way, James Clyburn is corrupt. And this is something that I think a lot of people are afraid to say it, but I'll say it. James Clyburn is corrupt. He worked with Republicans to gerrymander South Carolina to ensure that he was the only safe Democratic seat. And there was another seat that was becoming purplish, was a top target for the Democrats. And Clyburn worked with the Republicans in designing a gerrymander to eliminate that swing district in South Carolina, making his district even more Democratic, ensuring that he would never have to run any kind of campaign. He would never have any threat. A properly drawn South Carolina would have at least 2 Democrats out of it. It's called packing and cracking. And Clyburn worked with the Republicans to design a packed and cracked map, give another safe Republican district to the GOP. This is a fact. Centrist Democrats say that the reason why they need to be so right-wing is because they're trying to win power and beat Republicans. Well, if that's the case, why did James Clyburn work with the fucking Republicans in order to pack and crack South Carolina, making his district safer, but Democrats less able to win power nationally? It's because he's corrupt. That's not the only piece of corruption that I have that I could bring up. The reason why he endorsed Biden is because his daughter worked for a super PAC. And his daughter was being paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to manage a super PAC. And he wanted to ensure that Joe Biden's billionaire donors were pouring money into her super PAC. He was basically figuring out a way to get a bribe to his daughter. That's where the endorsement came from. He was bribed. His family was given cold, hard cash. Now it's legal. It's a legal way of doing bribery. We have the super PAC system. Oh, yeah. Hire my daughter to be a super PAC advisor. He is corrupt, and he has been corrupt. And the same is true of Andrew Cuomo. For example, Andrew Cuomo put a bunch of conservative Republican judges on the New York Supreme Court. Andrew Cuomo helped support what was called the IDC, or the Independent Democratic Caucus, which was a bunch of Republicans who ran as Democrats on the Democrat line, won, and then would caucus with the Republicans, giving the Republicans a majority in the Senate in New York. Even though people thought they were electing Democrats, the IDC, working with Cuomo, made sure to give power to the Republican Party in the New York Senate. This is literally true. And guess what? Because of the power of these right-wing fake Democrats, they drew the New York map to be not so much of a gerrymander. So the Republicans won more seats in New York State and therefore won the House of Representatives nationwide on the back of representatives they got from South Carolina and from New York. Andrew Cuomo is a Republican, and he works to minimize the power of the Democratic Party and the left nationally. This is who these fucking people are. And centrist Democrats never bring this shit up. Why not? Because they don't want Democrats to win.